celebrating 25 years. More Team is here on More 94. Young Blue right there alongside Drizzy Drake. The name of that song is called You're Mine Still. It's a Bahamas Superstation. And yes, we are in the 9 o'clock hour now officially. And we're about to get into our Sideline Sport Report with Room. Now, normally the Sideline Sport Report will come at the end of the 8 o'clock hour. However, because of my conversation with Dr. E and with her being remote, I wanted to make sure we get that conversation done with before I connected with Jerome, who also does this remotely. So I figured let me try have a little separation of the two. But right now we're going to get into our sideline. Well, actually, before I swing it over to Jerome, I want to remind everybody that this Morning After is brought to you by some pretty great sponsors, man. Shout out to my team, Alive, always riding with me. I'm big into all Alive Angels. Also want to say a special good morning going out to Miss Ava Saunders and her team at Paisley's Cosmetics. They're located in the Caves Village out west, right off Blake Road. You know where the Caves Village is, man. They're right in that same plaza. And also can't forget Dunkin' Donuts. All right, if you don't know by now, the Bahamas runs on Dunkin'. That's because you ain't running. All right, you got to check out Dunkin' Donuts today. Get yourself a sweet treat, even some coffee or a nice one of them breakfast sandwiches, the egg white veggie omelet with the steak. Yeah, now dead of my heart. But make sure you love yourself today and treat yourself to something nice from Dunkin' Donuts. All right, Room, my brother was good.
Yo, top of the morning, man, Big L. Good morning, Bahamas. This is Sideline Sports and Entertainment Bahamas. Turning stories from the sidelines and the headlines here only on 194.9 FM. Thank you, everybody, for joining us on this Give Thanks Thursday. Going to hop right into our sport report. We're starting off with some local news. We got to say congratulations out to our very own Diamond Golden Girl. That's what I got to call her, man. Miss Shawnee Miller-Weeble. She actually kicked off her outdoor track and field season at the NTC Training Center in Clermont, Florida. They actually had a meet over there, the Pure Athletic Spring Invitational this past weekend. And yeah, a blazing start, finishing, about 22.03 seconds, went into the 200 meters. So again, yeah, man, like I said, she's looking good to start off the outdoor track and field season. Of course, it's leading up into this year's Olympics, which will be held in Tokyo, Japan. And yeah, man, well, actually, I heard a report last night. It's kind of just borderline official. It's pretty much official. She's only going to be running the 200. She won't do the 2 and the 4. Or basically, she won't be defending her championship for the 400. But I think it would be pretty safe. We can have some arguments and be like, man, we know she was going to win that anyway. So but but yeah, man, definitely looking forward to her, competing in the 200. Also, at that same track and field meet, Divine Charlton, she was coming. She actually won the women's 100-meter hurdles, and again, looking really good as far as times. Won that meet in 13.08 seconds. So again, congratulations to both of them. And hey, man, let's keep it going. Now on to some international sports. We started off with some news from the NBA. Kevin Durant made his return last night. Goes 5 for 5, perfect. Had a perfect game. As a matter of fact, we'll go through the scoreboards and then check out his stats from last night. We got the Pacers over the Timberwolves last night, 141 to 137. The Wizards over the Magic, 131 to 116. The Celtics beat the Knicks last night. Close game, 101 to 99 was the final score there. The Nets over the Pelicans, 139 to 111. And again, just like you said, Kevin Durant made his return last night. Perfect from the field, 5 for 5, finishing with 17 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, and a block in that game. So, yeah, Katie's back, y'all. Looking good.
Contributing slowly but surely. I'm pretty sure he's going to pace himself for the remainder of the season as well.
Yeah.
Even though he's back in, it's more going to be of a conditioning thing because when he gets in the playoffs, you're going to see Katie again. But right now, just expect some conditioning, some light work, you know what I mean? But he's definitely he looked healthy last night. So shout out to Katie and welcome back, man. Welcome back.
Yeah, man, for sure. Some of the other scores from around the league last night. We got the Grizzlies over the Hawks, 131 to 113. Yeah, John Morant and the Grizzlies getting it done last night against Trae Young. The Rockets over the Mavericks, 102 to 93. The Hornets over the Thunder, 113 to 102. The Nuggets over the Spurs, 106 to 96 was the final score there. And yeah, DeAndre Ayton and the Suns, they pull out the win, 117 to 113 over the Utah Jazz. As a matter of fact, I'm talking about Mr. Double Double. Hey, finishing up with 18 points, 12 rebounds, an assist, and 2 steals in that game, and 3 blocks.
So at what point do you think they're going to really, really start putting respect on the Phoenix Suns name and actually like talking about them like they're real contenders for the championship, man? Because people still have it juggling between the Clippers and the Lakers and even the Jazz, but like very few people are really talking about how good the Phoenix Suns really are, bro.
So,
and like I find it disrespectful at this point.
So actually, it's funny that you mentioned that because I actually saw a report come across yesterday saying that there are a couple of teams out west, namely the Phoenix Suns, and I think it was the Jazz or the Nuggets. And they're like, hey, people are, I guess the media, the general public is totally sleeping on those teams, man. And
those teams can actually upset the Lakers, upset the Clippers, and I think that could happen in the first or second round. Like I don't think it's impossible for the Suns to beat the Lakers in 7 games. Yeah, I don't think it's impossible.
Yeah.
I guess we'll see.
Like I said, it's gonna be interesting. We're basically more than halfway through the season. Where I guess we're coming down to the last third of the season. Yeah. And like I said, I am definitely interested to watch the race and the seeding. But man, I definitely think the Suns are gonna be. They can pull out a surprise. They can make some folks cry.
That's what I think. I think somebody is gonna get upset if they go against the Phoenix Suns in that first round. They're gonna get upset. I really think some people are gonna be upset.
Yeah,
but we'll see.
Also from the NFL, man. So we were talking about Deshaun Watson yesterday. So and I'm actually paying you actually I guess kind of enlightened me. Yeah, I'm paying attention to some of the language that some of the that's being used whenever it refers to him. So Nike and Beats by Dre. Nike suspended their sponsorship of Deshaun Watson.
Not canceled.
No, they suspended.
Okay, then. All right. Way to go. See, the language is very important, Romy, because normally they would cancel that. That would be known like, yo, we're done with that. Nike and Deshaun Watson have agreed to part ways. Like there's so many other ways. When you say suspended, that means they feel as though this investigation just might go Deshaun's way.
Yeah. Interesting. They did say that, I guess his deal was going to be ended by the end of this season or this year anyway. Beats by Dre, they just ended the deal. I was like, it's interesting that Beats by Dre.
That's petty though.
That's petty. I was I don't know.
You gotta remember now, Dr. Dre doesn't have the controlling shares of that anymore. So his personal feelings towards Deshaun Watson and the whole situation doesn't really come into play right up and now.
Anyway, but I still thought it was interesting. But he also has deals with Rolex as well. Nothing happened. That deal is still secure, and also a food place in the stadium. So like I said, we'll see what happens, man. Like I said, it's going to be interesting to see what happens there. As far as sports this morning, that's a wrap. The only other note I did have, was Major League Baseball, Jazz Chisholm and the Marlins. They played the Cardinals yesterday. They folded up in that game. Cardinals won that game 7-0. As a matter of fact, talking about Jazz, had 3 at-bats, no hits yesterday. So next series.
All right, man. Shout out to Josh Chisholm nevertheless. All right, ladies and gentlemen, keep it all locked in. You know what it is. It is the morning after, and that right there was your Sideline Sport Report. Thank you, Jerome. And ladies and gentlemen, we got more music and more entertainment on the way as we continue ladies' morning. I'm keeping it warmed up before DJ Shutter takes over the controls once again and hits you a part 2 of your more morning mix. But now that we're official this 9 o'clock hour, got another throwback coming your way. Gonna haul at VANN one more time for our final traffic update as well. So just keep it out locked in. It's the Bahamas Superstation. Here is Beyonce alongside Wizkid, St. John, and Blue Ivy with Brown Skin Girl. Good morning.